welcome to Long's Toys. Today I have another Transformers Generations review for you. This is the Legends class Nemesis Prime and Spinister. Pretty cool picture of Nemesis Prime up here, but I feel like the head is very small in comparison to how large the body is. Just kind of noticed it, thought it was hilarious. But if we get a little bit closer here, he looks very cool in the bubble. I love the name Spinister for the Minicon. I think that's a really cool little pun. Here's a picture of him on the back. If you would like to read the bio, go right ahead. So, let's go ahead and get this guy out of the packaging and take a look. Okay, so Nemesis Prime and Spinister out of their packaging. I'm going to put Spinister off to the side for a sec. I really like the color scheme here of Nemesis Prime. It's a color scheme they've used before for this character and various other Prime repaints. But the black and the kind of teal and the kind of rust color really work well together. If we get a little closer in on his face, see if I can get a little bit closer here. Focus. There we go. Pretty nice repaint. You can see the eyes are kind of painted orange. Same rust color here on the windows. And then you have the teal for the faceplate. Pretty nice. Like the color scheme a lot, and I think he looks very good. If we bring Spinister back in, I'll zoom in a bit. He's okay. He's a repaint of the Minicon / Target Master that originally came with the Bumblebee. And the Bumblebee one was pretty much all blue, dark blue. He's not the best. His articulation is basically just his arms. He does have this propeller, or I should say rotors on the back because he's a helicopter. To transform him, you literally just push this part down to be the tail. And then this part is supposed to fold forward and reveal kind of a canopy and be a gun on the front. It's kind of a poor helicopter mode. I mean, if you took the rotors off, you'd probably not even know what it's supposed to be. The arms just kind of hang off the side. And the arm on mine is pretty loose. Not really sure why. I do like the color scheme for him, though. I like they brought over the rust and teal color from Nemesis Prime and added this kind of pink, which also goes well together. So I think that's pretty good. Now he does transform into a gun. You just kind of push this forward and lay this back, and then the arms will stay on the side, and this will fold down as a peg. Now you can put the rotors back on at any time, but for the gun mode, I like to leave them off because I just think it looks a little bit more like a gun with the rotors off. And it fits in his hand very nicely, and I think it actually looks like a decent gun, especially from the front. You can kind of forget there's just arms hanging off the side of it. But if you take the rotors off, I think it actually looks like a decent gun. So, that's pretty much it for Spinister. He does have a pretty excellent name. I really enjoy that pun. As a Minicon Target Master partner, he's only okay. He's certainly not one of the better ones. Why is this stuck? Let's go like this. There we go. So yeah, the robot mode is pretty terrible. The vehicle mode is only okay. The gun mode is probably his best mode in my opinion. But again, it's only okay. But we'll move on now to Nemesis Prime's transformation. Sorry, real quick before the transformation, I wanted to show off his articulation. Head can swivel from side to side. There is a ball joint here in the shoulder and a ball joint in the elbow. Ball joint in the waist or hip. And then one in the knee. So pretty much those are the main 4 parts of articulation. 5 if you count the head. But it's a pretty good figure, I think. It's nice and solid. You don't really need any more points of articulation. The transformation is pretty simplistic. You kind of just pull apart the chest pieces and push the head down. And then you can push them back together. You're going to come around to the back and kind of pull this backpack piece down. And then spin the top torso 180. And then you can push this back up for a moment while you come around here and at the waist it's going to fold 90 degrees, and you can peg the two legs together. Then the front piece here is going to drop down and then fold up and peg in, snap in to form the front of the cab. And then the arms are just going to fold back, and then the arms will fold in to form the sides. Very similar to G1 Prime. And then you just kind of keep everything together. And there you go. Very simple transformation, but it's very fun. I think Nemesis Prime looks very good in this mode as well. He rolls very well. He does have a peg hole on top, so if you want to put Spinister in gun mode, you can. I think it looks kind of ridiculous, but it can be done. So, but yeah, I think he's fun. I really like this cab mode. I think it's pretty good. So I really enjoy Nemesis Prime. I think he's a great repaint of regular Prime. I've always enjoyed this color scheme since back when it was Scourge or Black Convoy from Car Robots, Robots in Disguise back in, I don't know, maybe 2000, whenever that was, a long time ago. Always liked this color scheme. I think they went with kind of a charcoal gray instead of a hard black, which I think works better. I think the little bit softer color really makes the other colors pop. I love the kind of teal they use. So I definitely love Nemesis Prime. As far as Spinister goes, he does have a great name, but he's definitely one of the weaker Minicon partners. The robot mode and the vehicle mode are eh. I think his best mode is the gun mode, and that's only okay, but I think it looks better if you take the rotors off. I have to say, I definitely still recommend this because it's very inexpensive. It's $10 for the set. And I think Nemesis Prime by himself is worth the cost. He's definitely an excellent figure, and the repaint is very nicely done. But please tell me what you guys think in the comments. Please like and share this video. Please make sure you're subscribed. In the description, you'll find links for my Facebook and Twitter. Please follow me on there as well. I hope you've enjoyed this review of Transformers Generations Nemesis Prime with Spinister, and thanks for watching.